Everyone in sales, in entrepreneurship, people trying to find success, they all say that they're results driven. I'm results driven. I'm results driven. Like, people aren't. But the truth is that you're always producing results. Always. Whether you realize it or not, whether you hit 100% of your quota, 200% of your quota, or just 1%, you're always producing results. You just might not like those results. You just might find that those results are not what you were hoping for. You were hoping for something better, something stronger. And the problem, especially in sales, is that when everything is results driven and everyone's talking about results, and you're sitting there producing quote unquote no results, you start to feel less than. You start to feel like a failure. You start to feel like maybe you shouldn't be doing this job, or maybe you shouldn't be working on YouTube trying to create videos because you don't get enough views. But here's the truth. You're always producing results. And for me, when I was in sales as an individual contributor, it was tough. Everyone says it's a meritocracy. You've got to prove your worth. I mean, it's just like being on a sports team at a professional level. You have to help the team win. You have to produce results. But I think the difference between people who stay in it and become successful and those who don't is that they stop when they think they're not producing results instead of seeing it a different way. And for me, it came when I was listening to a podcast. They said something about you're always producing results. And that's when it dawned on me. Oh my goodness, every result's a result. Like I'm 100% results driven because I'm always producing results, whether it's, 57% of my quota for the quarter or it was 430%. The question was, not am I producing results, it's am I learning from the results? And I think that mindset shift changed everything because there's always going to be feedback. And when I learned this, I actually started writing in my goals. I learned from my mistakes and failures. I always produce results. I think I might have a manager once that said, "You're not producing any results." Well, now I can be like, yeah, I am. I'm producing results. And you know what? I'm not gonna let them get me down because this is feedback. I need to learn from my failures. These are results. They're not the results I wanted. So how do I change it? Because when I wasn't producing results with a bad quarter, that wasn't in my control. But when I realized that not creating results or not getting the results I wanted was in my control, I could change that. I could make a difference. And that took all the power back because that means that I can learn from it. I can grow from it. I can figure out what went right. I can figure out what went wrong. So whether I'm at 430% of my quota or 57% of my quota, I'm producing results. And the real winners, the real successful people, they're the ones who learn. They don't just sit back and say, "Oh man, I can't believe I failed. I should quit." They say, "All right, how do we regroup? How do we do this differently?" It's not about failing, it's about rebounding. I mean, what does it say? The righteous man falls down 7 times but gets up 8. What does Bruce Wayne's father say? He says, "Why do we fall down, Bruce? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up again." I know that's cheesy, I know that's kind of silly, but it's true. We're producing results. You're producing results right now. The question is, are they the results you want in your life? Are they results you want to see in your relationships, in your marriage, with your children, with your family, with your friends, at your job? What results are you producing? Because you're producing them. The question is whether you're going to learn from them. Every result is either going to lead to confirmation or correction, and that's how you should treat it. So whether you've won or you've lost, you've got to realize, did I learn from this? What did I take away from this lesson? Because if that's your mindset, if that's the way you look at failure, then you can actually never truly fail again. If you enjoyed this, I know it's a little bit of a different series. Let me know. Put it down in the comments. Like, subscribe even. Maybe don't subscribe on this video, I'm not sure. Maybe you should subscribe on another one to make sure that you really like this channel and that you're willing to keep following me. I'm hoping that this format has been beneficial because so many times I think people in success, people in sales specifically, talk a lot about the tactics. They talk about the money, the scripts, but I think the most important part is the mindset. Because you can teach anyone skills, pretty much. I mean, if they're willing, you can teach them. But what's really hard to do is transform someone's mindset. Have a great day.